Hey guys, welcome to Smith Auctions. Today we have the walkthrough for October 30th online antique and collectibles auction. Let's get right into this with a Sherman's Hewitt oak cast iron stove. After that, for the John Deere lovers, we have a double wood sided John Deere wagon. Next up, we have a really cool item, a 13-gallon still with grain grinder. That's in the back there against the wall, and this thing is in absolutely immaculate condition. After that, we have a Kenmore Elite HE5 dryer and smart washer with drawers that both work per seller. These are also in great condition. After that, in the front of the aisle here, we have a vintage Huffy Heat Lightning 20-inch bicycle with a big banana seat. In the back of the aisle again, we have a McCormick Deering cream separator that's in great condition. Next up, we have a 3-piece blonde wood bedroom set that has 2 dressers and a headboard and footboard for a full-size bed. Next up, we have a stainless steel cabinet on casters. That's approximately 40 inches by 25 by 46. Next up, we have a very interesting homemade doll right at the front of the aisle here, next to a Radio Flyer wagon and tricycle that are both in very good condition. After that, we have a Coca-Cola cooler / fridge, although it does need a compressor. After that, we have 4 totes of assorted Christmas villages with their boxes. Back at the front, we have a mudroom storage cabinet with a padded top. Behind that, we have 4 assorted office chairs, followed up by a Brinkmann smoker. Next to that, we have 2 adjustable height computer desks. Towards the middle of the aisle there, we have 3 LL Bean hanging cedar closets. Right behind that, we have a VMC 10-cent 7-up machine that works and cools per seller. And then there's a John Deere bar table that's approximately 4 feet in diameter and 43 inches tall against the wall. In front of that, we have a few different lots of assorted Christmas decorations that are in totes. Next up, we have assorted video game accessories, PlayStation 2 games, and Xbox games. At the back of the aisle there, we have a vintage number 3 fanning mill. Also in the back there, we have a die-cast John Deere 7600 pedal tractor next to a couple of Singer sewing machines in cabinets. In those orange bags, we have a few different lots of Addersim tents of different sorts and sizes. We have a lot of Addersim tents on this auction, from T8 to T4 to 5-sided gazebos, all sorts of different sizes and styles. Back at the front of the aisle, we have a vintage AMF Junior Roadmaster bike with solid rubber tires. This thing is very collectible. After that, we have a couple of barn wood style doors that will be great for any renovation project. In the back there, we have some really cool restaurant seating that's approximately 6 foot by 6 foot by 30 inches. Next up, we have another vintage Hero fanning mill, and that'll pretty much do it for this aisle. Now we're going to switch over to the right side and see what treasures are held over there. Let's start this aisle off by looking at this Hobart double door cooler that's stainless steel, and it works per seller. Next up, we have a Sicilian record player with crank that works per seller that comes with assorted records. Next up, we have 6 pieces of assorted home decor / art. To follow that up, we have a nice black leather couch that is about 84 inches. In front of that, we have a fainting couch in case you get the vapors. Next to the couches, we have a TMG Industries model SR915 steam shower still in its crate. These things are crazy cool. Next to the shower, we have a set of mannequins. Next to that, we have a matched set of wood rocking chairs. Back at the front of the aisle here, we have a couple of different items for beer / wine making, such as 2 6-gallon carboys and then a pallet of wine bottles. And then following that up, we have a nice leather chair that could go well with that leather couch that we saw. On the back table there, we have a few different John Deere die-cast tractors made by ERTL. Next up, we have a glass top patio table with chairs and umbrella. Next to that, we have a pallet of hardwood flooring, approximately 48 inches to 75-inch pieces. And then after that, we have some Little Tykes outdoor toys for that kid in your life. Behind that, we have a couple of adjustable height computer desks. On the table here, we have a couple of different Mammoth coolers. Next to the table, we have a Maytag washer that works per seller. Back towards the front of the aisle, we have a Charbroil grill with utensils that works per seller. On the back table there, we have a Johnsonville brand hot dog and brat heater that works per seller. In the back of that, we also have a Conant Ball Furniture maple drop leaf kitchen table with chairs. If you're looking for something a little bit bigger, we also have a kitchen table that has 6 matching chairs. This entire aisle is one lot of 7 assorted cabinets. On this table, we have an Astrolon telescope and case, 525 power, that's unused. Next up, we have an assortment of birdhouses and bird feeders. And that'll pretty much do it for this auction. There's a ton of stuff that I'm not able to cover. So get online to smithauctions.com and check out all the cool things we have on Monday's auction. Until next time, happy bidding.